Hi, Dr. Rutherford here today, and we're going to talk about a topic that's been coming up a lot lately because it's utilized a lot in society, more now than ever before, and that's Botox. Botox and autoimmunity. If you're a Hashimoto sufferer, then in Botox and Hashimoto's. And so Botox is a neurotoxin. Most people know what Botox is. As soon as I mention it to my patients and I start to tell them what I'm going to tell you about it, they go, oh, I'm not going to do Botox. Meaning, I'm never going to go get those shots and get my nerves totally paralyzed so my wrinkles go away. And actually, Botox has been more popular over a long period of time for neurological problems. It's a neurotoxin. It literally paralyzes your nerves, and it's usually administered in shots. And its most common medical use is migraines, migraine headaches. I've had a lot of patients that have had it performed on them for migraine headaches, and then of course the now ever popular I have to look younger phase, where we are getting Botox shots to look younger, to get rid of our wrinkles, and so on and so forth. And you can tell I'm not a Botox taker. So I speak from my heart on this, okay? So basically, but I speak more as a clinician who's trying to help people to stay better. And it's interesting. One of the things that all Hashimoto's patients for sure, and autoimmune patients in general should know is that Botox flares up immune inflammation. Now, the studies have been done particularly on Hashimoto's, but I've talked about other things like salt and autoimmunity and stuff like that. And these and I talk them relative to Hashimoto's. But as time goes on, the studies have been done on Hashimoto's, but as time goes on, it turns out that salt is exacerbatory to all autoimmunity. Well, Botox is kind of the same, in my observation, but for sure, for Hashimoto's. So basically what happens is when you inject this into your system, it increases immune inflammatory mechanisms considerably. For Hashimoto's, for thyroid problems, the largest study that was done indicated that if you have antibodies attacking your thyroid, a shot of Botox will increase them by as much as 72%. And across the board, it's been shown that different other studies have said that autoimmunity in general is flared up. One says 35%, one says 52%, and stuff like that. But the bottom line is if you have autoimmunity, you should just have to come to grips with dealing with your wrinkles, and maybe your migraine headaches. I know after I learned this, so I take multiple seminars a year because there's always new stuff coming out, and I think my mentors and I think the people that I go to, and that I take their studies, their researchers, and their stuff has proven credible to me across the board. And when I got this data from this one particular seminar, I had several patients that I thought, let me send this out to them so that they would know, for future reference, not to take a Botox shot so that they would get out of their remission. And sure enough, two of them, one I talked to over Zoom, and the other one I sent an email to, but both of them said, that's when I became disabled, was when I got the Botox shots. And so in those symposiums, they were also kind of strongly implying that this new craze of I've got to look like 25 years younger, and I can't have any wrinkles, and so on and so forth, that's leading to a lot of people using Botox because it's just like just a shot here, a little shot there, a little shot here, a little shot there. It's easy to get, and that you look better. but they're strongly implying that it is part of what is creating and perpetuating this autoimmune explosion that has taken place over the last 20 years. So, so this, and when I present this to patients in person, it looks like it's, and they are taking it, it looks like it's an uncomfortable subject. So that's my uncomfortable subject for the day. But that's what I know now. I'm advising all of my Hashimoto's patients, absolutely for certain, do not get Botox shots, do not use Botox, and frankly, I've morphed over into telling all my autoimmune patients not to do it also. So that's my clinical therapeutic, where the rubber meets the road decision on how I handle my Botox recommendations for patients who have autoimmunity and Hashimoto.